NBC 10 News starts with breaking news.
And that breaking news brings us to Foxboro, where the New England Patriots have picked their new head coach. Mike Vrabel will replace Jerod Mayo. The news comes after just a week after Robert Kraft fired Mayo following his first season as head coach. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sam Reed. Vrabel is set to be introduced as head coach tomorrow. More on that in just a moment. We do have team coverage on this story. Sports Team 10's Frank Carpano is live in the studio with details on Vrabel's hiring. Nicole Menner and John Perrick are joining us live from Foxboro with what we can expect and how fans are reacting tonight. Frank, let's start with you.
All right, Sam. Yeah, it's official. Mike Vrabel is coming home. The Patriots Hall of Famer will take over as the franchise's 16th head coach. I tell you what, the swiftness that this hiring came together confirms that the Patriots wanted Vrabel and Vrabel wanted the Patriots. Sports Team 10's Nicole Menner joins us now live from Gillette Stadium with more on the hire. Nicole.
The Patriots moved very quickly with this coaching search. Mike Vrabel's name was linked to New England before Jerod Mayo was even fired. And now just 1 week later, the Patriots officially have their guy. And look, Vrabel, as I said, was the front runner for this job from the very start. He interviewed in person with the Patriots on Thursday. The negotiations reportedly took place on Saturday. And now he will be tasked with turning this franchise around. Of course, he is a very beloved figure here in New England. He played for the Patriots from 2001 to 2008. He was a key piece of 3 Super Bowl titles, but it's really the experience that makes him the right fit for this job. He coached the Tennessee Titans for 6 years, compiling a 54-45 regular season record. He has that playoff experience, going 2-3, including a win over the Patriots not too long ago. And he spent last season with the Cleveland Browns as a consultant. So Vrabel really has that much needed experience that this team needs. And I think the biggest thing is that he is going to establish a culture here, and that's something this Patriots team was severely lacking as they went 4-13 this past season. And we bring in John Perrick now, who was over in the plaza before. I know you talked to a lot of fans, and I imagine they're feeling pretty good about this hire.
Well, they are. I talked to a lot of fans. I also talked to a lot of fans last week when they fired Mayo, and a lot of fans then, they said they want one guy to replace Mayo. Vrabel, Vrabel, Vrabel. Well, today fans got their wish.
He's one of the family. He's one of us. I like it.
A familiar face is coming back to Foxboro, this time as head coach.
Perfect fit. Tough guy. He'll get things done.
It's good to have him back. I think it's a good change to the Patriots and get back to where they belong.
The Patriots posting on social media that Mike Vrabel will take over as head coach of the 6-time champs. He coached the Tennessee Titans from 2018 to 2023.
I think it's great. He did a good job in Tennessee.
I'm excited for the Patriots. I think it's going to be a good season.
The news comes 1 week after the Patriots fired first-year coach Jerod Mayo.
I'm sad to see Mayo go. It was unfortunate that it happened, but I feel Vrabel was the next best choice they could do.
I'd like to see him get more than a year, just so we can see exactly what he's got in the tank.
Vrabel was a key part of the Patriots' defense during the first half of the dynasty years and was also an occasional red zone threat on offense, catching touchdown passes in Super Bowls 38 and 39.
We're really excited. I grew up watching Mike Vrabel play.
He was an awesome Patriots player. Grew up watching him. Good change of energy. I think it's going to bring good results next year.
And that's what every Patriots fan wants, especially on a day where so many fans grew accustomed to either watching the Patriots in the wild card round or, more often, enjoying a first-round bye.
You know, change for the sake of change is not good, but this change needed to be made.
And Nicole, the last time the Patriots had a home playoff game here at Gillette, the winning coach that day, Mike Vrabel with the Titans. That was also the last time we saw Tom Brady in a Patriots uniform. So many fans today hoping that Vrabel can bring the Patriots back to the success.
That's the hope, and Vrabel is certainly the right guy to do it. A lot of work, though, still to be done. Next step, the first domino fell with hiring Vrabel, but now it's about finding the right coaching staff, especially to surround Drake May, the personnel, and spending all the cap space they have this offseason. So we'll talk much more about that coming up later in sports. But for John Perrick, I'm Nicole Menner here at Gillette Stadium. We'll send it back to you.
And we'll get to hear from the new head coach of the Patriots tomorrow when he is introduced at Gillette Stadium. As Nicole mentioned, so many questions, and right off the bat, number one, the staffing. Hopefully we'll have all the answers for you on that and many other topics tomorrow. Now, if you'd like to catch Mayo's first comments as head coach live, we're going to make that happen for you. We'll be streaming the news conference live starting at noon on turnto10.com. That way, if you're at home or at work, it is easily accessible on your phone, tablet, or computer. We have more coming up on the Pat's Big News today, later in sports. For now, I'm Sports Team 10's Frank Carpano. Sam, back to you.